I'm sorry to say, yes, I'm that type of person who would save 3 people to kill one.
Save 3 people to kill one.
Alright, we are here to test our moral fiber, to challenge the philosophical dilemma, which is the trolley problem. This game is actually called Dr. Trolley's Problem. We'll get to that pretty soon, but in case you're unaware with the trolley problem, I'll give you a small little quick rundown. Essentially, the trolley problem is all about you being at the helm of a switch that changes one trolley from one track to another. It is your choice. Do you hit that switch the trolley from one track from 5 people over to 1 person? One way or another, there will be casualties. So do you get involved, or do you let things just happen? That's essentially what the trolley problem is all about. Now over here we have Dr. Trolley. He is from apparently another universe, he's a mad scientist. He is here to test whether us as humans are capable of being behind the helm to make such tough choices in life. Right now the moral AIs are allowed to drive, but maybe humans should be allowed too. Which is why you're here in my lab. Out of your own free will, of course. Let's get started. Welcome to the simulation. Don't worry, it's easy. We'll start with something simple. This world impact icon shows what you can change in the world. Let's test it now. Well, we gotta find out what happens, right? Okay. Big old explosion. I hope nobody was in that bus. Whoops. Lucky this is a simulation. Let's try that again. Oh, you want me to save the bus, do you? Alright. He's well out of the way now. This bus situation was too obvious. Let's get more complex. Here's a simple trolley with working brakes. It's beautiful. Activate the world impact icon to stop the trolley. Well, there's nobody here, so sure. Let's go ahead and bring this bad boy to a stop. Sure hope there's nobody driving then. That sudden stop seems to have broken the brakes. But you did what matters, stopping the trolley. So are you telling me I can't stop it from now on? Because we broke the brakes? You understand this now? Humans are quick learners. Now you can only choose to let the trolley go straight or not. Oh, by the way, the trolley's empty. Okay, well that's a simple choice. Switch it on over to the right-hand side. I guess left-hand side for you, right-hand side for us looking at it directly. There you go, that's a simple one. We saved the human. Nobody had to get hurt along the way either. 81% let the bystander get hit, while 90% flipped it. What are you guys, savages or what? Nobody's else is gonna get hurt, you maniacs! Oh, people. You know, I try to be good. If I could save your life, I'll give it a shot. Battle of the Sexes Part 1. Oh. A guy or girl? I don't know. Who am I to make this judgment call? Alright, the female got hit. Well, we're gonna attribute this to sexism? Falcon, you're sexist? I'm not sexist, it's just male or female. I don't know who to go. This time I removed myself from the switch. That's what I've done. I have removed myself from the equation. 93% of players saved the female bystander, while 7% saved the male bystander. See, now that's sexism right there. Everything is sexist nowadays. I know, I'm just making fun of it, but 93% of the people saved the female bystander. What do you have against the guy surviving? See, I removed myself from the equation. I feel like I'm in the right here. I'm in the right. Battle of the Sexes Part 2. A man will be hit unless you switch brakes. You see what I'm doing? I'm removing myself. The guy got hit now. Let me guess, you hit the switch this time, everybody? 29% of the players saved the male passenger. Meanwhile, 71 saved the female bystander. I mean, I was par at 71, so I'm par of the majority now. Best to not talk about this one. It seems that guys will always get hit. We're saving the women, forget the guys. I mean, we need both sexes to reproduce people. No, it's the peas in the pod. Looks like you understand how this simulation works, I guess. It's very terrible. I've got a whole ton of situations to test you on. Your results already look sane. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad mines are sane, because I feel like the majority of people are crazy. 3 or 1? I'm sorry to say, yes, I'm that type of person who would save 3 people to kill one.
Sorry to say, yes, I'm that type of person who would save 3 people to kill one.
Okay? 51% valued 3 workers, while 49 others valued 1 worker. That's actually split down the middle almost. You guys would rather kill 3 people than 1? You guys are savages. Alright, the original situation. Oh, it's the original, 5 against 1. You know, call me very basic and, you know, predictable here, but I must save 3 over 1. I will save 5 over 1. 78% save the 5 workers. All right. I'm glad to be part of the majority on that one. I think that one makes sense. Now, I know what you're thinking, Falcon. What if you were the single one? Well, that sucks for me now, isn't it? It would really suck. I don't know. It was 3 against 3. What do I do at this point? 15% cared for the workers on the main track, while 85% cared for the workers on Spurs. Well, that's good. See, the way I think about this one is these guys were on a side road not knowing that the freaking train was coming. You know, they were just doing their job on the side road. Hey, the train's not going to be coming down the side road today. Let's work on it. While the other dudes were on the main track, they know the risks they run, okay? So yes, I'm part of the majority. I agree with that one. Workers are bystanders. Workers on the main track, bystanders on the other. Alright, hear me out here. Hear me out. Falcon, you're killing bystanders, sure. Look, if your ass wants to get on a freaking track of a train somewhere, that's on you. Okay, you kind of reap what you sow. These men are at work, risking their lives, providing for their families. Nobody has your ass on a track somewhere being like, hey, you know what's a good idea today, guys? Let's go stand on tracks today. Hey, that's an amazing idea, Bob. Let's do it. So you know what? Sorry to say, it's kind of on you. Okay, nobody has you. Go pick up a hobby. You know, go read a book. Don't go stand in sidetrack somewhere. Okay, that's even worse. First, there were being bystanders on a sidetrack. Now you're on the main track. This is basically like me walking into the middle of a freeway somewhere and being like, well, that sucks if you hit me. I'm just walking through a freeway right now. 47% chose to save the workers, while 53% chose to save the bystanders. Savages. Absolutely savages. You prefer one or the other, age or looks? Oh, come on, don't do this to me now. It's not looks, it's age. Alright? It's age. This man, this punker man over here, at least he's young, he could do something with his life still. Grandma was grandma. You know, grandma was 80-something years old. It's sometimes like when your family member dies and they're really old, you know, sometimes you could not take it so hard. It sucks that they died. You love them. It's a loved one. But you know what? If they're 80-something years old and they die, you could probably say for that person, at least they lived a good life. They lived a good 80-something years. When you hear about somebody at 30-something dying, you're thinking, wow, that's very young to go. Right? Right. 8% value the punk. 92 value the... Is it because he's a punker? I'm understanding he's a punker, but he's still young. He could, I don't know, not be a punker. He could be like a scientist punker for all you know. He could have been solving cancer. A mobile wall. Push it real good. This next situation is different. Instead of deciding where the trolley will go, you will decide if you should stop it. Okay. This will destroy the truck? Do you value trucks like you do buses? Oh. Okay. It's gonna destroy the truck? Is there somebody driving the truck or what? Is everything fine? 82% of the subjects save the workers, while 80% of subjects prefer trucks. Oh, come on. That's just crazy talk at this point. You gonna save the truck over 5 humans? Get out of here. Saving a truck over 5 humans. Like the truck, you have to think if you're going to destroy something or not. This time it's a person and not a truck. If you activate the world impact icon, the man on the bridge will be pushed onto the track. When you sacrifice one man to save, it's basically almost the same thing, but here it's almost like you have even more of a hand because you're literally, I think you're supposed to push this dude into the truck to get to the switch and hit it to save him. So you're technically almost killing this man by pushing his ass out of the way onto the truck, so, or onto the tracks, I should say. I'm sorry to say, dude. I'm just sorry to say that. Oh, wait, no. No, I thought... Oh, it stopped them. Okay. But the band isn't even close to that. Well, he still died. 59% let the 5 workers get hit, while 41% sacrificed the large man. You know what? Now that I think about it, I feel bad about this one. You know, this kind of goes back to the very first ones that we had where I was like, I'm not going to get involved. I should have just not gotten involved here too, but I did. I killed a man to save 5. I'm not sure if I'm a hero or if I've become a monster. A realistic decision. Yeah, if you say so. Why can't I just say excuse me and get by him? Vengeance, time to roleplay. This person is your high school bully. Alright, look, man. I am fortunate enough to say I don't think I ever really dealt with a bully. Now that I think about it, I don't think I ever really did. I had issues with some people, but it was never like, they were like pushing me around and like shoving my head into like a toilet somewhere. Kinda got along with a lot of people, to be honest. That being said, even if I was bullied, I mean, I can't really talk about it because I've never been bullied myself. So I could tell you guys, I wouldn't kill somebody because I was bullied. But then some people have been bullied, or maybe some people are going through bullying now, could be like, Falcon, you don't understand. You're right, I don't understand. So strictly from a person that was never bullied, I could say, I'm not gonna get involved. 2% let things go, while 98 sought revenge. Or vengeance. Wow. Is that the power of bullying? Don't ever be a bully. I understand that now, especially if you're gonna stand around train tracks. I do feel lonely. More details, read before you decide. Okay, give it to me. This guy is a drug addict. The guy you're pointing at, right? Okay, it goes back to the grandma and the punker. He's a drug addict. Grandma was old, this man is a drug addict, okay? The other guy is probably a respectable member of society that has a proper job and hopefully could, but you know, people with jobs are sometimes scumbags, Falcon, like really, really devious scum. You're right. And maybe the drug addict only has a drug addict problem, but it's his own problem. Okay? There, you happy? You put me into the moral fiber of the pool. I am now part of the terrible majority, maybe. 76 let the male bystander get hit, while 24 switched the tracks to hit the drug addict. It probably goes back to the same thing again. Why did you get involved? You're right. I got involved again. I feel like as I play more, I'm being destroyed from the inside. Maybe the last one was too obvious. Appearances can be... It wasn't obvious. Apparently I was wrong. I mean, I wasn't wrong, but I was part of the minority. Maybe that last one was too obvious. Appearances can be deceiving. This guy is a drug addict. Oh, maybe it's not even about that. I mean, no, I actually didn't want to hit that. I didn't want to hit that. Brain fart. No, I wanted to let this guy go. The drug addict again. I wanted to continue following the first choice that I made. 26% let the drug addict get hit, while 74 switched the tracks to hit the male bystander. Why? Why do people keep saving the drug addict? The drug addict, he's on drugs, so he's on a track because he's like drugged out of his mind. The other guy is perfectly lucid. And he's decided to be on train. You know what? Can we go back to... I'm gonna save the drug addict this time. I don't think I could go back. Alright, I'm letting you guys know I would go back and change it. Alright. It's his fault for being on drugs and the track, sure. But the other guy was perfectly lucid. Use some common sense, my dude. Let's spice it up a little bit. Let's add some abstraction. Look at this lovely scene of people waiting at a station. It would be a shame if something evil happens. Yes, it would be a shame. Oh no! A terrorist has rigged a trolley to explode when it reaches the station! Oh, who could have done that? Phew, the terrorist has been caught. But he's not willing to speak. He will talk if tortured. Torture is illegal. Will you torture the terrorist to stop the bomb? Absolutely! Just call me freaking Jack from 24. I'm Kiefer Sutherland from 24, my dude. Click the world icon to commence torturing. Absolutely! Tell me where the bomb is! Tell me where the bomb is right now! My boy Kiefer would be proud of me. I would be a hero to everybody. Look, they're safe because of me. 10% refuse to torture, while 90% torture the terrorists. You 10% should be ashamed of yourself. Have you never seen 24? Let's see, can we do this one again? Hold on. Oh, look at that. Apparently this time the dude's actually loaded. Alright, so I'm not gonna let him go this time, and let's see what happens over here. No torture. I hope you're proud of yourselves. Oh god, I hope you are proud of yourselves by not torturing this man. You destroyed that perfectly fine building and a lot of lives too. There you guys have it. This is Dr. Trolley's Problem. Early access. All the information will be down below if you want to check it out for yourselves. If you want to see me do a little bit more of this, let me know in the comments, and by leaving a thumbs up, we can come back to it. Otherwise, I will catch you next time.